Hello, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a review on Wayward Sisters, which is technically Supernatural season 13 episode 10. So I'm probably just going to shorten it to Wayward Sisters review because, well, who can be bothered to say season 13 episode 10 Supernatural review. So yeah, let's just get right on into the video. So Wayward Sisters has seriously been talked about over and over and over again. The Supernatural fandom were happy to finally have some real female representation, and what makes it better is that these are actually females who we have seen previously in the show. Some of them are new, but we've got people such as Jodie Mills, we've got Donna, we've got Claire, and I love all three of those people. I mean, they are great. I mean, just them on their own would have been fantastic. And then we've got the newbie Dreamwalker Kaya. And then we've got Patience, who is a psychic. Both Kaya and Patience we met in this current season. So yeah, they've put that together, and I don't know when Wayward Sisters itself is going to air. But yeah, so I had a few things there, because I knew I wanted to watch it, because obviously it was Supernatural, so I'm watching it anyway. But I kind of wanted to... Because the thing is Supernatural has gone on for so long, and I love Supernatural. I'm a proud member of the Supernatural family. But it seems to be they seem to either be running out of ideas or not executing them as well as they used to. Because season 12 I wasn't a massive fan of. I loved season 9 though, don't get me wrong. Like, I think it should have really stopped after the Leviathans, but I'm glad it didn't, because I love Supernatural. But there are TV shows that just go on forever and ever and ever, and I don't want Sam and Dean to stop being on my laptop screen, don't get me wrong. But there is a point in a TV show where they just need to know how to end it, and just end it really, really well. Because I will kick off if that does not end decently. I have been watching this for far too long for it to just end really badly, okay? Anyway, we're not here to talk about Supernatural, technically. We're here to talk about Wayward Sisters, which is a spin-off. But the reason I wanted to review this, really, was because I was hoping... Because it was technically a backdoor pilot, because there were some parts about Sam and Dean, because it was episode 10. But it was a pilot. And as far as pilots go, not a great one. The opening song, for starters... on point. It was so badass, it made me want to get up and go start fighting monsters. I mean, it was amazing. Can't tell you what the name of it is, but it was upbeat, but then you got like the dramatic bits, which I think sums up Supernatural. And if that's how they're trying to portray Wayward Sisters, then get me on board right now, because that was such a good song. And they started off with like a montage of like sort of showing you who the women are and how we know them and what monsters they fought and stuff like that. And yeah, I just thought the song was amazing. So that was my first impression. So as far as first impressions go, pretty decent. The first scene itself, after the montage and after the previously, like the story so far type thing, they try to be socially up to date, which is a good thing. I mean, TV shows do that, and I think that was the one thing I was worried about Wayward Sisters, the fact that they were going to get way too political. And it's like, I'm all for politics, don't get me wrong, but don't put it into my TV shows when people often do watch television to try and escape from reality. And when all this crap is happening in reality, you kind of don't want it seeping into your TV shows, which it didn't, don't get me wrong, like not too much, it wasn't in your face. The first scene very much went on to the predatory stance of men at the moment, because it was a young girl, there were two guys, they were werewolves, but I think it was sort of leaning towards the current social status. So I mean, it tried. I could be blowing that way out of proportion, but I think that's what it tried to do. And you know what, it wasn't too bad, because it opened it up to women fighting for women. So yeah, so Claire is pretty badass. I think she's like the new Dean. She's not afraid to ask difficult questions, which is what I like, because otherwise you're just namby-pamby and you're not going to get anywhere. And I love characters who can just get straight to the point, and I think Claire can. But I've got to think, can we have one badass hunter that is not traumatized, okay? Can we just have, I don't like monsters, let's go kill some. And the thing is, I just want one hunter, one single hunter that is not traumatized by the death of parents, an angel taking over your parents' body, not by anyone dying. I mean, it's like superheroes. You've always got to even have them an orphan, or have something really dramatic happen to them. It's like, can I just have one superhero? Just wakes up one morning and he's like, okay, cool. Sorted, I'm a superhero. Like, obviously a bit more cool than that, but I just want one non-traumatized hero, okay? Just one. So basically, I am pretty much okay with ladies banding together to save the Winchesters. I mean, it's about time someone else saved the Winchesters other than the Winchesters. Don't get me wrong, madly in love with the Winchesters, but I think it's pretty cool that someone else is saving them for a change. I mean, I think Jodie summed it up in, like, at the end of the episode where she goes, you guys saved the world, we've got Sioux Falls covered. I'm like, yes, Jodie. I think they're trying to spin, obviously they are spinning off of Supernatural, but Jodie's like a softer version of Bobby. You've got Claire, who's Dean, Patience as Cass, and Alex as Sam. I think that's sort of the dynamic that's going on. Although, Patience is doing my absolute nutting, which is quite funny considering her name is Patience, but I have no patience for her. Absolutely none. I am so not a fan of her, of this psychic nonsense. However, because the characters are so diverse in like every sense of the word, there was bound to be a character that I wasn't gonna like, but I mean, I'm okay with that, I suppose. I just don't feel anything for her. That's the thing. I've loved Claire. I think it's because I don't know her enough yet. But then again, I loved Kaya, and then that went down the drain. So I mean, that's gonna be fun. I mean, I did not expect her to die that quickly in an episode, but I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. I actually liked Kaya. I genuinely liked Kaya, and I liked the concept of dream walking, and obviously she helped Jack, and she helped the Winchesters, and I don't know, I thought her and Claire were having a good dynamic going on there, and I thought, well, there's another aspect that is diverse, I suppose. I think that is definitely what this TV show tried to do. I think they were trying very, very hard to make sure they were diverse, but I mean, it didn't spoil it. And as I said, the characters are diverse, and you've got all these different personalities clashing, you've got all these different relationships clashing, and that is okay. So I mean, that in that aspect, they're doing pretty well. Now I want to know what the hell this big ass monster thing is. I mean, is it a massive ass yeti? I mean, it's controlled by this woman who then turned out to look like Kyra, and I was like, what? Perfect ending. That was a very, very good ending. I was like, okay, that's new, right? Okay then. Maybe it's whoever they kill, they take the form of, which is what I'm gonna guess is what they're gonna explain it as. I don't know what this big ass monster is though. I mean, it's like something out of Godzilla. I mean, is this what we're going for? We're going through a Godzilla phase? But to be fair, I was wondering, like, as the episode went on, if we were actually going to see Sam and Dean. We saw the Impala. I was like, is there any Sam and Dean? Because I know it's technically supposed to be season 13, episode 10. Where are my boys? But they showed up. But to be fair, didn't really need to see them show up, really, other than to see the big ass monster. There was one scene in it when Jodie and Donna see the rift together, and I would just feel like Jodie was going, I want to touch it, and Donna's going, no. It reminded me of the Finding Nemo scene where Marvin's trying to get Dory to stop touching all the jellyfish. And there was one really good insult, which was Darth Dickwad, and you know what? I'm gonna use that. Definitely gonna use that. And as I said, I love the characters we already knew to bits. I love Jodie to bits, but she really needs to chill the F out. Like, I understand she's a mother, but it's like Clark's mother from the 100. I can't stand her. So I'm really hoping Jodie doesn't turn into one of those type of mothers, because oh my god, I'll just flip my lid, because it's just so, you need to chill out, love. You can't be that type of person in a hunting business. Obviously she doesn't want Claire to be hunting, but it's like, Jodie, just chill. And well, let's be honest, Donna is my spirit animal. Seriously, my spirit animal. Love her to bits. If she dies, I'm not going to be best impressed. I just love the fact that she says okie dokies, where she's like, okie dokie there. When she asks Patience if she's shot a gun, it's like, okie dokie again, here you go. I was like, I'm sorry, I can't do the Minnesota accent. And then you've got Claire's ending speech, which I thought was very moving, very within the tone of the show. So that was really well. And then obviously that led on to the end scene, and I was like, okay, right. Kill. Did not see that coming at all. And so yeah, I mean, I'm gonna give Wayward Sisters 3 out of 5 stars simply because it was technically an episode of Supernatural, but it wasn't at the same time. As far as first episodes as a backdoor pilot goes, not really that big of a fan. Love the characters we already knew. Not a fan of this psychic. I don't know how the dynamic's gonna go, if I'm honest with you. I'm gonna continue watching it because A, it's partially supernatural, and B, it was the first episode. I'm not just gonna stop at the first episode. I'll wait till the TV series actually starts. And simply because, I mean, the possibilities they could do, like there was, I retweeted it on Twitter. Eric Kripke, the creator of Supernatural, had the list of all the different monsters and all the different scenarios he was going to give Sam and Dean, and he's giving what was left of them to Wayward Sisters, and I'm really hoping with that sort of direction they'll be able to do better than what the first episode was. But yeah, I mean, simply the characters and the possibilities is why I'm going to continue watching it. But as far as currently, I'm not quite on the Wayward Sisters bandwagon yet, but I mean, give it time. Give it time. What I do love about the Wayward Sisters is the fact that the fandom, obviously is part of the Supernatural fandom, is so tight-knit. And then obviously you've got the woman who plays Jodie Mills. She's very much on Twitter all the time, talking to fans, interacting with fans, and they are all very, I mean, it's called the Supernatural family for a reason, right? And it really is like a family, so that bit I love. But as far as reviewing the actual episode, 3 out of 5 stars, simply because it was, it had all these characters I already knew, and if they were new characters starting off like this, there would have been some major issues. Right, that has been me. I hope you guys have enjoyed this review, enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you did, and there is a big red subscribe button down below. Don't forget to smash that. Come and join my internet family. We're growing and growing and growing. We're amazing, we're a laugh, and yes, there are probably some more of my videos up here somewhere. Go check them out. My previous videos down below, my Twitter, my Instagram, my Snapchat, they're all down below. And yes, I will see you guys in another video.